The Vulcan Centuar rocket took off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida early morning on October 4th. Yes, you heard me right. It's not a Falcon 9 launch. The Vulcan carried a dummy payload, which allowed United Launch Alliance to conduct engine demonstrations and experiments to certify the rocket for national security missions. But wait, what happened to the Dream Chaser being the payload on Vulcan's second flight? Let's figure out why on your next Spacepod for October 8th. 2024. Hello everyone, I'm Chad with Orbital Edge News, and we have some huge news to get through today about the Vulcan CERT2 flight that happened on Friday. So starting from the top, at about T-1 minute and 51 seconds, a hold occurred due to a transient on-redundant data system failure. Once the small issue was cleared, the count resumed and the Vulcan Centuar lights up its new BE-4 engines, roasting the pad at 7:25 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The new paint scheme is finally visible for this launch since the countdown holds push this launch into the sunrise. Thank God! This is super cool to see, but sadly this was the last booster to integrate the custom paint scheme for the core stage of the rocket. At about T+35 seconds into the flight is where things get interesting. As you can see, some glowing material appeared to come right off the right side of the new GEM 63X solid boosters. This was visible from many angles, however from my vantage point, I couldn't see it because I was 13 miles away. Look at this. You can see what happens, or what appears to be a ring exploding out of the side of the GEM booster. And it's of course believed to be one of the skirt portions of the nozzle. This could have gone very bad fast with a total vehicle failure and rapid unplanned disassembly. United Launch Alliance CEO Tori Bruno clarified that the booster's casing and fuel grain were unaffected and the mission still achieved its primary goal. After about T+35 minutes, the Centuar upper stage completed its second engine burn, successfully reaching orbit. The vehicle continued with its mission objectives, performing experiments with the Centuar stage and demonstrating engine capabilities, as originally planned. While Sierra Space's Dream Chaser was originally slated to be aboard this flight, development delays led to the switch to a dummy payload. The Vulcan is the successor to the legacy workhorse, the Atlas V rocket, and one of my favorite rockets, as you can see right in the middle of my rocket stack there. And it represents a major leap forward in rocket technology. Today's CERT2 flight was a critical test flight designed to evaluate the Vulcan's readiness to handle future national and security payloads. And according to ULA, the flight was declared a success, keeping Vulcan on the track to receive certification for these important missions. The ability of the Centuar upper stage to reach orbit is a testament to the hard work and resilience of everyone involved in this mission. This is an incredible step forward, and not only for ULA, but for the entire U.S. spaceflight operations, as we can finally get back into true spaceflight, launching different rockets, keeping things competitive and interesting in space. We do expect an increase in Vulcan launches now in the next year, which should get people who are bored with SpaceX back into being interested in space. I mean, let's be real here. SpaceX has been grounded again, and we cannot just rely on one launch provider. Well, I hope you just got excited for space more than you did yesterday, as what we do here at Orbital Edge. I am your host, Chad, and I will see you out on the launch pad.